Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are all doing well. Gonna continue Dishonored tonight. We have not played it in like 4 days because of all the Moonstone Valley type stuff, but still. We were just at the mansion where we have to find which of the 3 Lady Boyles is the one that is helping the bad guy in charge of the island. Well, not island. Excuse me. Not the island, but the city. The bad guy in charge of the city financing all the stuff. So she's his mistress, super rich, financing it. We have to find her out and take her out supposedly non-lethal, because that's the playthrough I'm going for. But thank you for the biddies for the giant bite emote, Minerve. And hi Minerve, hi Banana, I hope you're doing well tonight. You heard the Konnichiwa? You normally don't hear that. Poggers, hi Furball, how are you tonight? I have to get used to buttons again for this.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so.
Are you trying to guess which one is which? I was thinking of sneaking upstairs to...
No one seems to care when I steal from people, which is awesome. Boyle Party Guest Ledger. Lord Montgomery Shaw, we've heard about them. Miss Adele White, Mr. Byron Elderdice. I feel like Byron sounds familiar. Miss Jane Blair, Mr. Jervil Crawford, Miss Ella Triss, Stephen Harding. Wonder if that's a Stephen Hawking reference. Dr. Jack Ramsey, Lord Talmadge Estermont, Mr. Nels Jeffries, Lord Timothy Brisby, Lord Bernard Prismal, Mr. Adam Pyle. I feel like Brisby, Estermont, Crawford, Montgomery Shaw, definitely. Extremely sore and tired, but you got the side shoveling finished, so you had a small celebration for that. Small celebration! Woo! But goes good. I didn't have to do any shoveling myself, so I'm glad for that. I went to the store and got some snacks today. I washed a big blanket of mine that pretty much takes up the whole laundry machine to wash, because it's some giant blanket my mom knit for me a couple years back. I like how this now tells me where everything is.
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation, as I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
Ooh.
If I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further.
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth...
Giant blanket is worth indeed.
But not here.
Hi, Izzy G. How are you tonight?
It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll
So-
find you.
Good evening.
So that's...
Enjoy, my darling.
Oh, I have a sword out. So I take it that's what the whales normally look like?
You don't look familiar. Yes. I know everyone.
I'm trying to see the tendrils that look out of the mouth. No starting screen, we in media res, this mother blanker. Yeah, I never bother with a starting soon screen. Maybe if I had like 20 or so people waiting for me at the start of the stream, I would. But normally it's only 1 or 2 people, and I'm very impatient, so I'm like, let's get this party started. You're doing better than you were yesterday, however, you're still very sleepy. Fair. If that's a whale, it's tiny. It is. It had a tiny tail behind it. Hi, Seer. I hope you're having fun with the Killing Floor 3 beta or whatnot. But hi, V Architect. I hope you're having a nice night. So hers is just like a painted mask.
Come and entertain me. You're a
Miss
saint
White.
in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink?
Oh, whoops, I pushed the wrong button.
So grateful.
I was pressing the screenshot because I like the phrase, I like a man with poor judgment. Oh, it's alright, you didn't play it much? That's too bad. Was it just not fun?
It's so hot in here. I'd do anything for a drink.
Oh, she's one of the Lady Boyles.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
You seem interesting. I love that mark on the back of your hand.
Okay, so she noticed the mark. This thing's cheesy and Boyle Whale statuette.
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
I literally steal something in front of the woman and she's just like, go, take whatever you can get your hands on. It's fine, they're rich. Hi, Pandar. I hope you're having a nice night.
What mischief are you up to?
Will they get mad if I eventually... Okay, she's another Lady Boyle. Or... Oh. I feel like they're eventually gonna get mad at me.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
So the ones with that hat are all the... What is it called? Lady Boyle. And I have to find out which one is the mistress. I don't know how to use my superpowers without drawing my sword.
It's quite a mask. Are you on the guest list? Move it along.
Hear about Mrs. Grimsby? You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old, no family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family a while ago.
What's it all about? And how do you know this?
My servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rights, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood.
Ridiculous. What sort of hygiene is that?
Ritual for the outside. To keep them
Hi, Donkus.
You could get her sent to the Abbey.
Nobody that rich gets sent anywhere they don't want. The Brimsleys made an
Soft-spoken catboy. More like Poff token hat coy. Their hat is kind of coy.
What happened to the boy?
I hear he enjoyed himself very much for a while.
Everybody's telling me to stop stealing, but no one's actually doing anything about it. But yeah, that, I'm guessing, is a whale. And those lines are probably the tentacles that come out of their... Or is that just because of harpooners? I don't know. So there's a rumor on the street. Oh god. Donkus is already getting into gossip.
Stop at once.
A whale oil closet key to get through there. And that lets me turn off the wall of light so that I can go upstairs.
Careful. No weapons at the party. Put it away, sir.
It said careful, the wall of light is a gift from someone to help keep the place safe. I was on the streets, hopefully someone picked it up. That superpower upgrade makes it so easy to find items now, it almost feels a little cheesy.
If only we had more time in the country. I swear I prefer it to the city. Even when things were right.
What mischief are you up to?
Well, our sister's in the Oracular Order, and that poor rumor left out in the street. Cold, hard ground, teardrop. It's fine, someone will pick it up and give it a home in somebody's ear. Like an earwig.
Scary mask.
The Hungry Cosmos. Excerpt from a larger work on the movement of the spheres by Anton Sokolov. Once the curtain has been lifted, it becomes inescapable that we inhabit a world adrift in a sea of howling chaos, a terrible maelstrom in which all heavenly bodies orbit a devouring core. Though the trip could take many thousands of lifetimes, all cosmic objects are eventually dragged into this hungry nexus and forever cease to be. Though they are moved by eddies in the celestial medium, stars offer guide points in the otherwise perilous blackness, our own sun holds its planets close in our inexorable course towards oblivion, giving us life and warmth warmth until the end. Kind of seems like real life. I feel like, I remember when I was young, it's scaring me when I read something like every year the Earth gets like an inch closer to the sun. And so in like 2 billion years, technically the Earth would get close enough to the sun to either ram into it or get burned up by it.
Let your family starve. Sell your wife into prostitution. I'm sure I can get you a good price.
What?
Son of a bitch.
There's the old Byron spirit. Things are changing too fast to give up just yet.
I'm guessing he threatened him and he's threatening him back.
High overseer's gone. Parliament is shifting. The whole city's turning upside. Go ahead, take it. Everyone does. I had a servant sew me an extra pocket.
Indeed.
Everybody is just cool with stealing these from these people because they're like the richest people in the city. I want to hear what all the people are saying, so I'm gonna reload and actually spend time walking around to hear what people say for lore. It'd be hard to ram them since the sun isn't solid. I mean, even if it's like molten lava or stuff like that, you'd still be able to bump into it. I wouldn't be surprised if the sun has some type of core to it, like we know nothing about it. The outside is like fire and lava and all this stuff, but... Oh, there's a rat there.
That's quite a mess.
Try Miss
Are
White.
you on the
Were
guest
you
list?
trying to guess which one is which? I was thinking of sneaking upstairs to look for clues.
Okay, that scared all the people. It'd be the hottest plunge ever, though. Oh, it would. Like, I'm pretty sure the Earth, everything on it would burn to a crisp before you even got close enough for it to hit the sun. Okay, so there's nothing in the main room.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good.
Did you hear about Mrs. Brimsley? You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street. There, 16 years old. No family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family.
Okay, so those are the ones that are talking about her bathing in blood or such.
Servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rights, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood.
Ridiculous. What sort of hygiene is that?
It's a ritual for the outsider, to keep them safe.
I love how it's not, how dare you do that to your cousin or whatever. It's, ew, that's not hygienic.
The Brimsleys made an awful lot of money in the past century. Makes you wonder if those rituals work.
What happened to
That is off kilter and it drives me crazy.
Myself very much, for a while.
But was it a nice cousin, though? I don't know if it was a real cousin or not. The way they talked about they adopted someone off the street.
You, a gentleman?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation. As I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this?
I feel like that's quite an insult. They basically own your estate, so you can't help
We
anyone.
should talk further, but not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a...
Bless you.
What mischief are you up to?
Okay, so the lady in foil in black.
I don't believe I've had the
Welcome
pleasure.
to the Boyle estate. Doing all right there. Anything you need, sir.
You there! Stop that!
Who invited you?
Ramsey.
You don't look familiar. And I know everyone.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man. with
She sneezed like it did. I was thinking the exact same thing. Does she have the plague after all? So if I get her a drink, then she might be able to play, she might be willing to play along with me and actually give me a clue. Boil whale statuette.
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
Like, you're supposed to be rich. Are you so poor that you actually are just stealing from them? I'm all for it, but eat the rich and all that.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
I'm in the country. I swear I prefer it to the city. Even when things were nicer. Rightfully. You seem interesting. I love that mark on the back of your
The mark on the back of the head is a mark of the outside. I thought she was acting weird for a second. Okay, so that goes nowhere.
Here's a mystery. Are you perhaps with the
Is she the one?
a cousin?
Of course.
A, red stands out, and B, the other two just said, I hope you're on the guest list, whereas she said, you know, you're certainly interesting. I can't remember if I have a thing that restores my water when I drink.
Try Miss White in the moth fast.
I hear she's lonely.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade, join the city watch.
Your house built its
Doing all
fortune
right
in
there?
crisis. You can do so again.
Land is worthless now. My buildings are full of corpses and rats. Where's the fortune there?
If you want to be beaten, go right ahead. Let your family starve. Sell your wife into prostitution. I'm sure I can get you a good price.
Oh, so he's basically giving up on making money in this situation.
Things are changing too fast to give up just yet.
In the
First
month of
that
wind.
nasty mess with the Empress, now the High Overseer's gone. Parliament is shifting. The whole city's turning upside down.
If we only had a good war to get into.
There you are. Although at this stage,
Hi, Glass. How are you tonight?
Don't you see, we don't need to win a war, only lose it. Everything's revalued, and we let the conquerors worry about the problems.
Interesting. I'll be informing the Lord Regent of your ideas in the morning.
You don't mean...
I mean, that is one way to...
They don't serve cop.
That is one way to look at it. I did not think of that. You don't have to actually win the war. You just have to lose it so all the land gets revalued, and whoever conquers the place, it becomes their problem. Then we don't have to worry about it. Thank you for lurking as always, Glass. I hope you have yourself a nice night.
Hello, sir.
Prison.
I was only talking, thinking aloud.
As was I, Byron. Now drink up.
Good evening.
You there. Stop that.
More booze. You have money.
What is it?
They're a guard.
Good tobacco is getting more expensive by the day.
Indeed.
Okay, they didn't make a joke about me taking the sextant.
Who is that?
I wanted to see if I'd get in trouble for that. Does not seem like it.
What mischief are you up to?
Okay, this dude has some weird mask.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak. Privately.
Oh, Lord Brisby. And I needed to talk to him, question mark? Get Miss White a drink, gather information by talking to guests, talk to Lord Brisby, identify which costume target is wearing, Pendleton's note. Oh, that was for the duel, and I'm not doing it for the guy because he didn't even ask me. He just sent me here and was like, deal with it.
Enjoy, my darlings.
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And how to say this? Your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but...
That sounds so creepy, but I'm trying to do stuff non-lethal.
I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar.
This gives, like...
Keep her safe with me. Forever.
This makes, like, my skin crawl, but I might have to do it because I'm playing the game non-lethal and such. So, like, knock her out, bring her to the cellar, and then he'll just kidnap her to be his wife, I guess? I do not know.
Stop at once.
Gather information. Knock out Lydia Boyle. So Lydia is the name of her, but we still don't know which one she is.
Evening, sir.
I was gonna say, is this... I was gonna ask if this is where, the maids and stuff go to get food. It doesn't look like it.
I'm sure in a few drinks I'll find that mask funny. Do cheer up.
Okay, nothing here. It's not the really nice backside, but they all... No, I'm kidding, I didn't actually look.
Please stop that.
That's literally a guard I took money from, and no one cares.
Most people don't remember it. The rats came up here before the
Good
Empress
evening.
died.
Enjoying yourself?
Plague, too.
Anything
Are you
else?
sure? That's not how I remember.
If something caused this, it's not the Empress's passing.
Welcome to the Boyalists.
That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together.
You like the painting?
Make us great again.
Some of us will be great. The Boyles, at least.
Now. It's just luck they found
Enjoy
crystals
yourself.
on their land, and that we can't make the rat lights without them.
And we can't get rid of the rats. Rat lights and whale oil. That's all we live for now.
We found out what the whales could do, and it made us an empire. This is
Yeah, but we're gonna run out of the whales, I feel like.
Do you know they've dug down
And-
and found the ruins of another city under this one?
Never doubt.
Before the Overseers. Before anything. I bet they thought they were in a golden age, too.
You need another drink, friend.
Okay, so there's a city under this one? No, you're mind that Lady Boyle's pointing was from the back? Oh, okay.
Stop at once.
No, I could steal everything and apparently no one cares. But yeah, you have a good memory. I completely forgot about that. That one painting was from the back, and the guy said, I never saw her face or whatever, and they made me take this painter from behind because of this and that. That is a freaky fish.
Don't you think this color suits me?
You there, stop that.
A drink for Miss White.
Some group of guards we have. I hope this plague lasts forever.
That's messed up.
Who is that? You'll cut that out.
I'm trying to help everybody with their drinking problem.
You remember who's who. My best friends are here. Isn't it wonderful?
This actually looks kind of cool. I've never seen Jello this big.
Nobody. I do like rats. Mrs. Whimsy. Welcome to the party.
No guests past this point.
Okay. Can I go downstairs? Oh, blood. It looks dried, though. I feel like this is where they said for me to bring the lady to. A switch needed for that? First time I've seen Saribot ban a bot in a while. You just imagine Corvo holding the painting and using it to compare ladies. That would be hilarious. You bring it along and are just like, oh, okay, turn around for a second. Oh, and that's probably the dude with the bat mask, the rat mask, or whatever. Hemlock essence. I was worried those rats might be able to kill the one guy over there. Coin. Basement vault key needed, and there's something behind there that I can sense. A rune.
Where is she? Hurry and bring her to me.
So he's already got like a romantic setting for her, despite the fact that we're basically well, not basically, we are kidnapping her. Go to the sewers? Where'd you get that painting? It's not important. It was a gift from the dude that did it. At least this dark site will make it easy to see any items hidden underwater. But then I'm going to be spending like so much of my playthrough using this now that I upgraded it. And so this must just be a back exit from the place if I need to make a hasty escape. Because then that will likely be where Samuel was with the boat from the start of the level. Hi, Jed. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Sashay Chat, how's it going? Quick lunch break check-in. Might be back later. But it's going well. I forgot I can do the double jump. It didn't look like there's any coins or stuff on the rafters. They don't seem to care that I'm back here.
Ooh, scary mask.
It is, thank you.
Welcome to the Boyle estate. Doing all right there.
Random coins, stealing from the poor people who work here. That kind of looks like a bed. Customs and food of Morley, we've seen that already.
Ooh, scary mask.
Bejeweled hagfish stuff, grapes, apples.
You shouldn't do that.
I feel like there's a fish like this, like sturgeon in real life, and it is huge like that as well. I wonder if this can lead to that.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Can't go through there. Can't go through there. Yep. Basement vault key was needed, but I can just use that to teleport in, basically. You served me well. Five ingots, an imperial urn worth 150. I might end up having to take these people out because
Welcome to the party.
if I have to carry the girl here, there's no door to shut here. Dang it. I was like, I did not expect a person to be there.
Anything you need, sir.
God dang, more of them just keep coming.
Enjoying yourself?
I'm trying to just block his view. Kinda looks like it worked. She's still unconscious. She's still unconscious and not bumping against anything. I'm such a picky eater, I cannot see myself eating something like that.
Doing all right there?
Sorry, I'm in your way. Please walk through so I can knock you out. I don't want them touching anything. In case bugs out. First night back at work, a little bit off your game, but nothing to complain about. Hope you're doing well. I am. I'm glad that you're not having a rough night on your first night back. I'm now trespassing. Okay, so that leads upstairs. I'm worried about that one woman going downstairs eventually. Or the one worker maid. Okay, let's give her her drink.
Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in red tonight. That wanton thing. Additionally, Lydia's in black.
Okay, so Lydia, the black dress one, is the one that we need.
Tell me, have you learned anything more?
I might be able to talk to her and, like, lure her somewhere. Okay, so I haven't seen the key that takes you back here. I wonder if a rat can go into there. Nope, does not look like it. I called it the whale oil closet key.
Yes.
I think I know your name. Maybe I should get you a drink. Maybe I should get you a drink.
Drink. Anything else?
Here to save life, maybe we could chat in the music room.
Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself. We'll go to the music room. We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally. What shall we do with ourselves?
The question is, if I knock her out, I might be able to teleport across this room. I wonder if I'm able to knock this guy out without anybody noticing. I feel like I could not.
Turkish, we should have the girl bring food, undoubtedly.
Well, this was a bit less interesting than I thought. Perhaps I'll leave you alone now.
First the rats, then the ratlings. That was the slow time move I've never used before. No one seems to care. You know what they say about harpsichords? If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Oh, you. I never would have thought of that. Also, hi, Kimmy. How are you doing tonight? Still gonna explore the whole place for loot. That sounded like I dropped her on the floor. I don't like that. I heard boom as soon as it pulled me into cutscene and I fell down. And I feel like it's gonna say she's dead when she's not.
Sasha 10 pat, Sasha 10 pat, Sasha 10 pat.
Sasha 10 pat to you too. So first I can tell her to meet me in the music room.
Yes.
I think I know your name.
Do you? Tell me.
Lydia, right? Can I just have a more private conversation? Lydia, right?
You're very clever. Now tell me yours.
We could chat in the music room. Okay, the conversation just leads that way again.
You promise to behave yourself. We'll go to the music room. We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally.
So we slow time. We teleport. I feel like this is only the first rank of slow time. The second rank is supposed to, like, stop time completely, whereas this is supposed to slow it down. Unless I have the second rank and just didn't notice. Blink dark vision. No, I only have slows time for a short duration, so I'm surprised. I guess it's just I'm such a blur in front of people that they don't notice. Okay, she is unconscious.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board. At last, oh my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me.
This is so creepy.
Her whole life.
So creepy. But it's the non-lethal way to knock them out, or get rid of them, so... Morally gray area! Hi, Folly. And I like her face in the picture up there, per tax time. Thank you for the head pat. I have been doing well. No, we have to go upstairs. I mean, don't have to. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I have my sword hooks. I'm trespassing, so if they see me, they'll be mad anyways. Garden balcony, okay. A boil wormetal? Oh, that opened a secret area. Booze. Esma Boyle's diary. Finally, tonight, the party's going to be so fabulous. I shall bed the first man to ask for it, and the second after that. I am so sick of these dark, awful times. Every day is as dreary as the one before. Well, not tonight. Tonight is for the living. Esma. Is that the one in the red that they talked about? So that's, I take it, where they do makeup. This looked like a pearl. Yeah, a small river crest pearl. Wrong button. I meant to pick up the corpse after. Not corpse. The knocked out person. Running, running, running. Continue my quest to break every bottle in the game. Sounds like she was a harlot, a thought even. Could be. Okay, so this is just a basic attic. A boil cameo and 2 ingots. I'm getting so much money that I don't need. See if Marcia will bring something.
And a fifth of whiskey. Forget it. She's not gonna risk her job for us, not in New They put 4 guards up there. That's not a regular deployment. Well, 3 of us at Tom. Tell me about it. 4 of us up here guarding an empty hallway. What's that mean to you? Relax. We're just a reserve. In case what? Lady Boyle tries to shake down one of her guests? It's something else. You can feel it at the party, though. Everyone's nervous. Something's coming. I wish it were Marcy. Just stay alert.
Waverly's bedroom key. They wanted Marcy to bring them booze while they're on the job because it's so boring guarding an empty hallway. And then they're like, yeah, they gotta want something. Having 4 people guarding on empty hallway up here is suspicious on its own, but... Decor plate, the Waverly Boyle's diary. Emma set aside more than enough spirits for the party tonight. I shouldn't wonder. If she didn't have a drink in her hand, she'd positively lose her balance. Count on me to stay sober, especially in these critical times. Would that I could escape Dunwall entirely, for I have a terrible feeling that someone might be after me. Tab back to Sasha exhibiting cat behavior, knocking a bunch of stuff onto the floor and immediately jumping away onto the shelf. Nodders! My quest in this game is to knock every item off the shelf that I can, or at least to break all the bottles. Boiled jewel blocks, 150. Bedroom key. They literally do not care that I broke that. Oh, of course. A noble quest. We haven't seen the key to the whale oil place. It did say I can just leave since I did the main quest. So that's the 1 bedroom. That's like an art room. That's the bedroom we first came up into. I don't see any items in here. I kind of like that painting. Rivercrest reproduction. We've already seen that book. Vera Moray and the affix of her skin. 300 coins. Oh, nope. Okay, so that was after I knocked out both guards. There was nothing but the book I had already read here. There's a boiled egg. Boil the egg. Let's get some water. I was gonna say there's another candle to put out. Have to interact with everything that it lets me. Oh, nope, that's just the bedroom key as well. Hi, Marcus. How are you tonight? Isle of Serkonos? Not sure if we've seen that one. Doesn't look like it. Excerpt from a volume on Serkonian geography and culture. Serkonos, the jewel of the south, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. While the city of Calero sees the heaviest flow of travelers from across the isles, Karnaca, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is a preferred among the elite of the empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun on the beaches of Serkonos, or with one of the rural villages, can cure most maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south, and the dances that all Serkonians learn in their youth are favored in Gristol for their sensuality, copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Serkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden amongst this archipelago, raiding traders, passing between the isles, and more recently attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. You're doing pretty good, surprisingly. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Just breaking stuff, don't mind me. I totally missed this little room. Okay, so I might be able to get to that whale oil place just from jumping down here. And this is the third lady's room. And messy clothes are just thrown everywhere. The other ones had 1 pearl each. She has like 6, including a huge one. Spymaster's axis of asymmetry. Basement vault key. Note to Lydia Boyle. Lydia, darling, here are the 3 costumes for your party. It pains me I can't be there, though I'm sure you understand why. I know you're going to look lovely in black. I've enclosed a skeleton key to Dunwall Tower. When you visit me, no barrier will come between us. Ooh. Lydia Boyle's diary. I'm looking forward to the party tonight, despite the prospect of so many boorish men talking about their business failures. What I wouldn't give to meet a fine young musician in this horrible town. Someone who appreciates the harpsichord, for instance, and could write me a song. Oh, and so that's why I'm able to lure her by telling her about the harpsichord, or let's go to the music room. Pocket watch, tower skeleton key, large river crest pearl. So I wonder if I can use that key in the next level or such. Cigarette case. I have more money than I know what to do with. So that'll get mad if I get close to it. I have not seen a way into that ale oil room. Oh, does that guy have the key? Literally the dude right at the end. Let me reload there. Literally the dude right at the entrance that I ignored, of course. Nope. They saw me teleport. Shall we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Undoubtedly. Also, hi E-Ghost. How are you doing tonight? I think it's only because I'm being a baddie that they're noticing. I think if I go back down, no one should still know that I'm causing trouble. I can extract through that, but I want to see that last room.
What's that?
How do they know it's me? Gentlefolk who must gather for Four Loco and vapes this eve? Please no. So are they suddenly now onto me?
Beat it. You shouldn't do this.
You had me at Four Loco. Let me... If they get mad despite this, then we know for sure that I'm in trouble. Like, she doesn't care. Yep, guards are absolutely onto me now. It's the vintage mix.
What's going on there?
Okay, I'll teleport behind him.
Probably right.
Dang it. I bumped into him instead. I'll do it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so we disabled that. Bolts. Oh, I thought there'd be more in here. Okay, and so I just need to escape back to Samuel and his boat. Okay, they didn't notice. That is kind of funny. But I took so much damage there. I remember this went to that building with the Weepers. Oh, that dude's watching the... Samuel has moved. Find him past the canal gate. Canal gate. You're still sleeping, right? Huh. Oh, and this bridge is being lowered. Make sure there's nothing in the water here.
I hope you enjoyed your stay, sir. But we'd like to be on our way. Quickly.
Let's go. I'm opening a Aero chocolate bar. Well mannered, you completed the mission without spoiling the party. Didn't kill anyone. Got the charm, shrines, paintings, runes. Missed 200 coins somehow. Oh, Diane, you started up. With the removal of Lady Boyle, his greatest financial supporter, the Lord Reedon is now as vulnerable as he's ever been. It's time to make preparations to strike directly.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
So go check the wine cellar for the rich dude. Interesting. Unsurprising, but interesting. Okay, no items on this side. I don't expect anything to be in water here. It was only at the very beginning of the game that we saw stuff in the water here. Oh. Oh, those are just hagfish eggs, which is a food item. Still gonna loot it, but... Oh god, everything turned black for a split second. Oh, underwater with dark sight is horrible vision. I don't see the eggs anymore. I mean, it's not an actual monetary item, so I don't need to loot it. It's just my OCD that tells me to. Ad break starts in a minute and a half. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed.
taking part in history here. Dunwall is on the verge of a new age, a better age. And this old sailor has had a role to play in it. I doubt I'll be remembered, as the worthy men who made this happen are truly the heroes. In one fight,
Samuel is a good guy.
hides the sadness of missing her mother very well, bless her. But perhaps someday someone will listen to this and know that a humble sailor named Samuel was a part of it all.
Where did he even get the audio thing from, though?
Hello, sir.
There's a piece of food in there. And that's the male, servant.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The masked criminal.
I trust you enjoyed the Boyle's hospitality.
Note from Courier. Masked man, this notice for you. Your actions have not gone unnoticed. There's a package next to your bed, and a note from the one who wanted you to have it, a humble footman.
Must report unexplained lights, odd sounds, and signs of conflict originating from evacuated buildings.
Herbs.
Streets adjacent to Boyle Manor.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Buy something. I didn't actually use any of my stealth darts. Blueprint for a sticky grenade. Unlock grenades that stick to targets. Sure, let's unlock it. Even though I don't plan on using it. Hey Sasha, hi Haiku, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. I'm only missing one of those. I have none of those. I have so much money I could just buy everything. Allows you to magnify your zoom. Press left alt to zoom. Provides another level of magnification. Pistol reload speed. Sword crossing in case there's ever a time where I need it. I literally still have $6,000, so I'm literally just buying everything even though I don't need it. All upgrades! So what time zone are you in if it's okay to ask? It's not okay to ask. I've said my time multiple times on stream, though I probably shouldn't, which hints at my time zone. But I feel like it's something that shouldn't be talked about just because. No offense meant.
The copper wiring is making all the difference, increasing the output by almost 50%. Yet, the whale oil still has too many.
You understand? I'm glad. Thank you for that.
My work on the Joplin Arc Pylon progresses.
Even the
slowly,
Academy
but
doesn't
it
have
progresses.
anything that will refine it to the specifications I require. Something new then. Perhaps using charcoal. Or a multiple chambered device. I feel confident that the answer will come to me tonight as I slumber.
As if he understands that the outsider is in his dreams helping him out. But so he needs to filter the whale oil a ton more to be able to use it for whatever he's planning. Okay, that's the health elixir.
Attention. You are required to cooperate with overseers as you would members of the City Watch and Elite Guard. They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
Okay, now first we see what this guy... You had to do something in your back. Wibbles.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
I almost feel like Havelock's going to turn on us at some point, because last time we played, the most recent one of his notes said he was considered, like, maybe he should be the new Lord Regent, etc., etc.
Hello, love.
Wasn't there an item I was able to loot that I saw from outside? There's copper wire there. Yeah, there's like a whale oil there. Oh, that might be up in my room. Actually, that might be on the outside. I had never noticed this outside part. Yoink. That's what I was thinking of.
Ages of 7 and 10 to the Abbey to be tested. As overseers, they will be well provided for and serve the well-being of the community and the city.
Corvo's time has come. Everything we have done.
Not having a good day? You had a mental breakdown just now? Big oof, I'm sorry to hear that, Ku. I hope your mental stability comes back soon. You do not deserve to suffer.
One man, one beating heart is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology.
I feel like he's not really being paranoid if there literally are people out to get him and slowly eliminating everyone around him. That sounds like an absolutely valid fear.
And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
You're thinking about your dad. On April, it'll be 4 years since he died. It's his birthday on the 25th. I'm sorry to hear that. I honestly don't even remember the date it was that my stepfather died. I feel like it was November. Both my grandmother and then shortly after, or no, it was my grandmother and then like 5 days later my stepfather a couple years back. Okay, area map. So that must be what the tower looks like. Teague Martin is now High Overseer. He is a clever one. His ideas have taken us very far. Considering where he comes from, he should be very pleased with himself. Now we can be assured that the Overseers will support our claims, whatever they may be. There's only one man now standing between us and complete control of the Empire. The Lord Regent will soon find himself staring into that hideous mask of Corvos, of that I have no doubt. But what happens after that? Because this guy talks about if he could get the two people working under his mind, they could create crazy stuff. Was it the other guy that talked about wanting to be the new Lord Regent?
That is not the vintage I asked for, you half-wit ox. No matter, just set it down. Leave both bottles and get out. I'm trying to write my memoirs.
So they said they left something for me upstairs, and then there's that rune upstairs. So is that what was left for me? Rune, anonymous note. Whoever you are, I must thank you for sparing at least part of my family. We all have enemies. Certainly we boil women. In a way, you've done me a favor, so you deserve a reward. I've passed this along from one of my servants to another who knows another to one of yours. May we never cross paths again. And I was all like, Sasha, I barely even know her. Ha, ha, ha. Odonkus, you so silly. So one of the boils gave me a rune for A, sparing a part of her family, And B, because that technically helps her out, because now she only has one other person in her family to basically split the money with. Where's Emily? My fish now.
Hello, I am Callista, and I am Emily's teacher, and this is my lesson quiz. Boring sums, boring history, boring geography, boring, 7 structures. Ugh. Why can't we study sword fighting?
Yeah.
And sailing?
Yeah.
And monsters?
Yeah, let's be a Witcher. Emily's gonna be the new Witcher in the game coming out next year. Yes,
I tell her you will still need to study. And as Empress, you'll have proper tutors, one for each subject. And many personal servants. She asks if she'll have spies. Yes, I tell her. I suppose you will. And advisors. So many advisors your head will spin. She wants a cake maker. Well, I tell her you'll have a whole kitchen staff with an army of chefs. And of course she asks if she can have cake every day.
of course any kid would.
And I say if that is your wish, my young Empress, which always makes her giggle. Sometimes she gets so sad, remembering these things. A reminder of her poor mother. It's been 6 months, and Emily is resilient, but sometimes I can hear her crying when she thinks I'm asleep.
Dun dun dun. Poor Emily. Eight runes, so 3 more to bend time to make it so it completely stops time. Though it almost feels like it already stops time. Come back here, sell me that last sleep dart because I have so much money anyways.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything.
By the one sleep dart I'm missing. By the spiritual remedy just because I have extra money. It's a waste of money, but what if I end up having to pause time a bunch of times?
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time.
You're right, let's go to Dunwell Tower. Hopefully they let me keep that key I got in the previous level. It's time to end the Lord Regent's rule, and if you succeed, Emily can be crowned Empress. You must return to Dunwell Tower and infiltrate the place where you once served as Lord Protector. Ever paranoid, the Lord Regent has upgraded security over the months, and has a heavily defended safe room to which you will escape if you set off any alarms.
This is it, Corvo. Last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you can make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlogged.
I take it that's the waterlogged.
Important thing is killing the Lord Regent.
But I don't think I can even kill him.
Top of the tower. Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me.
Is it that little tower up there?
Point of interest when I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from. Might be worth looking into.
What, so I can announce, I'm coming for you, Lord Regent.
Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
As I always do, check in the water. The reloading is so fast anyways. Peace out, Samuel. You were a good dude. Eggs. I have to eat my caviar as a rich person. Or formerly rich person. I like how with the reflection it almost looks like you can just swim straight down there. But no. That looks like a dead dude or a sleeping one. Okay, so that's a bone charm in there. I meant to have the other thing out. Yeah, that looks like a dead person with a bone charm that I want. I wonder if I have to jump over from here to reach it. Tragic. It's fine. Okay, Bone Charm, Plague Affinity. Getting damaged by Weavers gives a small amount of mana? That's weird. Oh, I should actually, before I do anything dumb, reload, make an actual save. Okay, that thing would have electric shocked me. This probably just went to where those rats were. Yeah, looks like it. Fight the rats! Fight the rats! Fight the rats! Okay, nothing in here. I might be able to teleport past that. I feel like that will still get hit by it. And there's literally that stuff I bought before entering here.
Attention Dunwall Tower personnel. All new
I almost jumped off, I was considering it. So that's the spiritual remedy, which is the mana. Hey, I can actually get up here? This game lets you explore so much, I appreciate that. So that's like a cheesy way to explore that. Understandable considering your mental state at the moment. Oh, that. I would please not talk about that. That's not even funny to joke about.
Probably rats. They everything.
Okay, so he had a key. All good. Okay, so they walk up to the door and then walk away. Whoa, it's Sasha! Hi, CVA. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Oh, there's a key down there, it shows. Hi, Seiji. Hi, Dyer. How are you tonight? Is this Sasha? Who would have thought? Are you okay, Dyer? You're posting the crying emote, but then you're still wagging your tail. Sending mixed signals there. Wrong button. I meant to teleport. Oh, he saw me. Did you hear about someone who believes in the deep state was put in charge of the FBI? I did not, but that does not surprise me in the slightest, considering how America has been going for the last while. Like, didn't they put someone who has retweeted and done stuff according to Russian propaganda in charge of, like, the FBI?
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so.
Everybody was like, she has some of the credentials needed, but she's literally sympathetic to the Russians, and putting her in front of all these secrets seems like a bad idea. That was someone who was put in charge of intelligence. What is he? Who's literally found to be conspiring with foreign dictators, so yeah. America is in a very unique position right now, that's all I can say. Oh, there's two people. Okay, so there's that dude up there. It's like if I could teleport past them, sorry for cursing, the whole world's going to be effed for a while. Yep, because America is one of the leaders in the world, and so if they are causing chaos, then it causes chaos for everybody, sadly. I say one of, I used to say they were the leader in the world, but no offense meant in the past year or two, they have not been acting that way. At least just not to me as a Canadian witnessing it. Right now they're siding with Russia. Oh, I saw that whole, like, saying Zelensky is a dictator and, you know, that Ukraine caused the war where Russia invaded them and murdered all their people. which is just pure insanity and honestly makes me sick hearing it out loud. Like, in that first year of the war, we literally saw pictures of all the things the Russians were doing. They said they're just doing drills at the border, which no one believed, and pushed across, etc. Yet Trump has always had a soft spot for Putin, so it's completely unsurprising. On that note, I probably shouldn't get too much into politics, or it'll just scare people off and ruin the vibe. So it looked like there was a key down here. Or I thought there was... Yeah, there's a key there. Oh, did I miss it in that under area? Sorry, no, it's all good. Those whale oil tanks are probably used to throw at that walking dude. Oh, no, he saw me. Talk about politics, boss music starts playing. I mean, some people will do it on stream just because it's an important part of culture and the world and stuff like that. Though I think you nowadays have to actually mark your stream if you're talking about that, just like you're supposed to if there's excessive violence or stuff like that, mature themes. I don't think anyone really bothers marking their streams as that, but... And the main reason for that, I believe, is so that for Twitch's ads, in case there's certain ads that don't want their stuff playing on those types of streams. I hate that so much because they're so vague. Okay, so that's the side door key. I can see the key literally like there. They're all tuckered out, or 18 plus content. Yep, yep. Oh, wrong button. I'm not climbing all the way back up. Thank you for the head pat, Sinful. I hope you're having a nice night. But it's like, it's literally hanging right there. But I don't think I remember a door being there. That genuinely confuses me. You need head pats? Well, someone might do that for you. But I feel like getting them in real life would probably be much more rewarding. Yeah, the key's up there, so it's not from down here. I don't think I even need that key, but it just confuses me that it's there and I don't see a way to get it. That Shash enjoys them as an idea. Indeed. Hemlock essence? I've never seen it on its side like that. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I don't think they actually got alerted. Then Sasha randomly bites after head petting for too long, but it's always random what is too long. Just like a real cat. Oh, that's legit your cat. Oh, no. That dude saw me and was about to AoE me.
where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure, but things were already bad from the plague. In any case, I wouldn't dwell on it. Let me comfort you.
I need to get back to work.
Can I come by and see you later?
I don't think it's a good idea tonight.
Tonight, so they have hanky-panky before. Sasha! Hi, Sunny. I hope you're enjoying Supermarket Simulator. I saw you in Swifty's stream earlier. But I hope you're having a good night. Hello to the fiancé as well. Though, let me comfort you in an awkward shoulder pat. It's just so awkward. Especially when you literally just talked about the... Yeah, they have such good sight. It's just running in the background, you're not playing it. Okay. It was just so monotone and dry. Like, literally from that far behind a bush, that guy can see everything. The all-seeing chicken leg walker. Let's see how far he patrols away. I haven't seen a single female guard in this game. Throw a rock at them? Or a rat? I mean, they're specifically, I think, to deal with a lot of the Weepers and Plague people.
Please don't be sad.
Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure.
This real game wouldn't surprise me if it only had one guard model. Actually, Dyer, there's 2 guard models. Possibly 3 if you include the one with a helmet on it. Because there's like an officer with the white hair. White hair, possibly a scar on his eye. Like how they land and brace the ground. That's a cool detail indeed. It's only when you fall far enough. Oh, I already opened that, I guess. Oh, there's a tower too. Can you double jump? Yep, that was one of the upgrades I got. You can increase your jump height, and then it basically gives you just a double jump. Wait, is Sasha this cute in real life? Yes, 100%. Never doubt it. Oh, I remember this area. I remember jumping over that thing because a person was there. Or I'm just imagining things. Present yourself? No. I might be able to climb up there. We just need to buy Sasha a collar from Throne and maybe some hair clips. Sasha's too shy to show off their PowerPoint. What was it? Of all things on Twitter, and 2 bells, one that's silent and one that works. Of all things on Twitter, there was literally like a femboy fitness ad that popped up, and I'm not even kidding you. Hi, Master. How are you tonight? And it was like an ad for a website where I think you pay and they probably give you like exercise plans and stuff like that on how to get the perfect femboy body. I chuckled seeing it. You're doing good. You just finished the dishes. Good on you. That sounds really cute though, not gonna lie. Wait, what? Sasha's a femboy? Did you not know? Femboy fitness app? It was a website. Wrong button. Where do I sign? Banned. I mean, you literally can probably just Google it and it would tell you the website and everything, I bet. Though I think it advertised how to get a proper flat tummy and stuff like that. I casually glanced at it because I was like, wait, what? You kind of want to Google it, but at the same time you don't want to risk viruses. Honestly, this won't come entirely shocking. I remember reading something a while back, and it talked about how websites with viruses and spyware, for the most part, pornography sites are actually don't have those. Because that's what we were taught as a kid and stuff like that. And quite hilariously, a lot of religious sites or religious scam websites are ones that are more likely to have it. Christian websites usually do, yep. Not all of them. There's a lot of proper Christian websites with people wanting to raise funds for their church and stuff like that. But there's a lot of also sketchy ones like those televangelists. And hi Shadow Mage, I hope you're having a nice night. Okay, off limits. Captain Briarmont, I must ask you to speak with one of your men. Corporal Keyes reports to you, I believe. According to the morning duty officer, Keyes has been making his way to the basement, meeting with the Royal Interrogator. I have no idea what they discuss, but it's been reported that Keyes has an interest in the occult. Either way, I'm not an overseer, so I don't give a fig for how he spends his time when he's not on duty, but keep him away from the torturer. The basement is off limits to our men. How goes the not murdering? It's going fairly well, actually. It also wouldn't surprise me if they just got hijacked as well, or paid some random person to do the website and are unaware. Or like, hey, if you host our program, you get extra money. Major Hawking? That's a unique name for a person. Oh, person there almost saw me. I've used a rewire tool once. Did you use something behind unlock? Your Wi-Fi is fighting you and sadly winning. I left a rewire tool that I couldn't pick up. I was like, Sasha not picking up loot? Madness. This isn't madness. This is full inventory.
Hey, Sasha. I feel so much better now that I joined your stream.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you so much. I was feeling very bad, but I feel better now.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, Koo. Official decree by order of the Lord Regent. Effective immediately, all access to Dunwall Tower is hereby restricted to official traffic via waterlock only. The front gate is sealed with no exceptions. This order issued from the office of General Tobias with the full authority of the Lord Regent. There's a female guard? No, that is a maid. Dome Dimmadale, owner of the Dugsdale Dimmadome. Imagine someone's named Dome Dimmadale. I feel like you had a stroke reading that. Okay, so there's a rune over there, and there's a rune here. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. Oh, we've seen that one already. Okay, so that goes into the yard. They're just sleepy, that's fine. Maid guard for the house. You thought it was dull, but it was just a person passed out below. From this perspective, it looked like it was on the shelf. Why does that remind me? Someone posted a picture from that TV show, Oh god. from that. Someone posted a picture from that TV show House and was like, dude, I was high for a second and I thought he was talking to a really small Wilson. And there was this guy named Wilson behind him, but Helfs was facing towards the camera talking to the guy behind himself, but because the guy behind him was off to the side, it almost looked like he was talking to this miniature version of the dude in front of himself. That worked better than expected. That thing is terrifying. It is, and it launches like a salvo of rockets or grenades at you. I've only seen like 4 of them in game, though. Just checking for items. I don't know if this is really the last mission or not. The way they aggressively move side to side and the whirring noise. No, no, no. I don't want them alerting the Lord Regent. You wish Bioshock Infinite had a better story. It's very cool aesthetically and has fun combat. I thought it had a decent story. Especially like the last third of the game. The last third of the game absolutely picks up a ton. Because the ending was crazy. You might not have seen me play it. Though when you're in a game where it's literally shoot 'em up type stuff with magic powers, I feel like there's only so much the story can do. Compared to the first one, which is a masterpiece. Indeed. Then again, the first one is in the undersea rapture, which is such a cool idea. Whereas the other one is floating city in the sky, which, while interesting, I found it a lot more boring. I personally feel like the second one had the more boring of the story in the 3 games. Not that it was boring, but out of the 3, I feel like its story was less compelling. You would have liked Infinite better if it didn't give you a blanking concussion beating you over the head with its message. You loved the rail combat and running around. Okay, so there's that water around the place. Oh, Aurora, thank you for the raid. If you could shout out Aurora, that would be great. Hello, anybody new here from the raid? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Aurora's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. But hi Aurora, hi Crazy. I hope you're all having a nice night. Hi Anya. Yes, I'm a very laid-back person. I don't get overly excited. I don't swear or yell or anything like that. I'm literally just here to vibe and have a good time. So thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you all. We're fairly late in this game, so if it's a game people want to play, feel free to tune out so that you don't spoil anything. On that note, it's also like a 12-year-old game, so I feel like it's somewhat hard to spoil a game like that. Sash swears all the time at me and Hunt when I don't answer his questions. Really? I thought I should start teasing you and saying that you're saying things that you're not because you can't reply. Naughties. You're joking? Sure you are. Oh, I can do it. I can do it here. Take that, nerd. I don't think Anya even streams, but Anya always shouts me out instantly in Slash's stream, so I always instantly go exclamation point, shout out Anya, just to try and counterattack them. And then they laugh at me because I have no mod powers there. I'm alert now, you have fun. Thank you again for the raid, Aurora. You have yourself a great night. If you head to bed, sweet dreams for you. Counterattack, it's true. They're literally shouting me out, shouting at me. What is that if not attacking? Wow, if you're behind them, they don't notice at all. I just want to check for stuff here. Okay, there's a room on this side. I almost stabbed that dude in the face. I'm not even kidding you. As a fellow viewer, never trust the mods. Nodders. Why did I say neuters? Noodles. Boop Snoop, be safe, kitty. I will try my best. No promises, though. Safe in real life? Sure. Noters. This fellow mod, never trust the viewers. I mean, some viewers, I would totally agree with that. What the heck was that sound? Sounded like a gunshot, but I think it was just me bumping it, and I have OCD, so sometimes I want things to be perfect. Okay, so there's fish in here. I technically can possess a fish. Except it takes a lot of my mana to do. That seems like a wheel well for getting out of the place. So that's probably for escaping. You forgot something here? What's up? What did you forget? Thank you for the shout out, though. Indeed. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Aurora. I had to alt-tab from the thing just to double-check, but I do appreciate it. Big one. Have you ever streamed Anya? I find it hilarious that it's letting me open the valve through the gate. You've actually recently started picking it back up again. Gasp, it's like we knew. What type of game did you stream? Was it like Apex Legends or such? Who did you raid the other day, by the way? If it was last night, it was Ghost Queen K. Okay, you're like you remember being in a Baldur's Gate stream with a sus person. Not primary, deep block, galactic, and elite dangerous for now. Just something to build up from and get used to streaming. That's actually good thinking. I have seen you on Deep Rock Galactic a lot. I'll literally log on to Steam for the night to open VTube Studio, and it's just like Anya's playing Deep Rock Galactic.
All that water does is bring mosquitoes and invite vermin into the courtyard. You're the assassin they've been talking about. Listen, I don't like these people either. I beg you, just let me live so I can see my children again. Every day I work here is another day I risk offending that tyrant and getting thrown into Coldridge prison. Listen, I can help you.
Ooh. I was actually thinking of leaving him not even knocked out, because I'm like... Can't help it, you love that game as well as Elite. Just the fact that this dude isn't aggressive to me makes me not want to knock him out, because I'm like, if you're not going to alert anyone, then I have no problem with you. I mean, I let everybody live, because I'm playing the non-lethal playthrough, but I'm not even going to knock this dude out. The Lighthouse, excerpt from a recent historical work on King Sparrow Island. King Sparrow Island sits in the middle of the Wrenhaven River, and up through the previous century it was only used by fishermen and for occasional religious ceremonies. During the time of the Morley insurrection, a fort and naval dock were added to the island as a means of protecting the city from attacks by sea. In the time of the Rat Plague crisis, shortly after the tragic death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, Dunwell's acting regent Hiram Burrows commissioned the construction of a modernized military installation and lighthouse on the island. Burrows' lighthouse, only recently completed, is widely considered to be one of the marvels of the modern age, humming with Sokolov's technologies powered by processed whale oil. So he tells me if I undo that, it lets out all the water here, and then I can just go through the area I literally just swam through. Don't trust him, he works near river, so something's fishy about him. Hilarious. The man is unionizing, I'm joining his unionization. No unionizing in the Nyafia. Though overall unions are a very good thing, and I'm highly in favor of them. Just not for the Nyafia. And if people ever wonder about that, it's a joke how in my Discord, one of the very first rules was no unionizing.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Yes, of course.
It absolutely can be worse. Don't even joke. I feel like I do have to either go in the front door or there. Oh, that's just an alarm thing. Oh, it's the last rule. Oh, okay. Of course, he saw me doing that. So far, we have managed to do every level with no murders. Supposedly. Oh, that's possession. I'm voting no, but also yes. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, I already opened that. Okay, so no loot left out here. I almost said loot left alive. Stay at exterior. Just to check what was outside here. Oh, it's just a door here too. So this must go into the foyer too. Yep. Pretty kitty. I'm always a pretty kitty. Oh. My sword is like red with blood. Oh, I guess I've killed fish. From goth to magical girl. Excuse me. What the heck is that? I was gonna say, I hope that's not like a camera. Because I've never seen anything like that in games so far.
Everything is secure on the ground. Check again. safe room with a roof over it. I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. Trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Double the guard if you have to. Come see me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord.
So I take it the guy in red is the leader of the guard.
Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble.
Yes, sir.
That adds plus 50 to magic, the Halloween outfit.
Better make a pass over here.
I do have the skeleton key from the previous level. Ad starts in 5 minutes. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed. It's anywhere up to 3 minutes, which is disgusting, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free. So that's the map we saw before, and I pay 0 attention to. Little. Hi HD, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Is that another barking emote? It is. I kind of want a barking emote, despite being a cat, just because they're cute. They said not to let any normal guards go to the oops.
And this train needs to go to the torture. I mean, the royal interrogation.
Oh no. Why do I have to take it?
He's harmless, unless you're scheduled for execution or question.
He's so strange. He's always got something top secret. And he has that brute of a dog.
Trust me, he's gentle as a lamb. Now, take him his food.
Are they gonna go out that door to the body? One of these nights the puppers will wake and bark with you, true that. She's up sleeping with my mother, though. He's gonna see me. Or not? Question mark? The guards, if I stand there while they pass by, they normally see me. So I just assumed that guy would. Okay, they didn't actually detect me. Oh, I didn't notice that key there. Although I already have the, what is it called, the skeleton key. It looked like he did because his head was turned to you. Apples, grapes, spiritual remedy, but I'm full. Trash. Oh, and you can just jump up from there. Of course, I can't see anything out there. Weeper identification handling we've seen. Security room key. It's so easy to rest a single coin like that randomly. Okay. I haven't used a sleep dart and oh, whoops, wrong button. I do have sleep darts I can use if I needed to. Okay, so there's bullets here. Looting in recent months we've seen.
I got to go. Bye chat kun. Bye Sasha. Moi. Much
Good night,
love
Koo.
to you all.
Sweet dreams if you head to bed. Oh wow, this goes right up top. Oh, this is the broadcast station. Talk to the propaganda officer, don't just take him out, question mark?
A citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged.
Oh, is that the guy doing all the messages? That's hilarious.
Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the
We've been hearing those messages the whole time, and now we actually hear the guy in person, and you can tell it's no longer being echoed through the loudspeaker. I kind of like that.
Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets. Some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier. His confessions will be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room.
935.
Able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Literally everybody who's not a guard and works for him is totally fine with his downfall. That says all you need to know about the dude.
His chambers can be reached by the balcony.
The Abbey of the Everyman. Excerpt from a larger work on the history of the Overseers. The Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration for all overseers across the Empire. The order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation. Shortly after the Abbey was completed, every overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to Whitecliff. There, a great siege commenced, as the overseers purged the region. The battle raged against heretics, witches, and thralls of the outsider. Though Holger was killed in the struggle, Whitecliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches, which were inscribed in tomes and carried back to the Abbey, where they are still revered today. He looks like a stereotypical vampire. Do you mean this guy? So is this the non-lethal way of getting rid of the guy? Play all his stuff publicly and everyone will have to turn on him? The sewers beneath Dunwall? Excerpt from a light historical overview of the architecture of Dunwall. Across the generations, the aqueducts and tunnels beneath the city of Dunwall have served a variety of purposes. In the earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel river overflow during times of flooding, and for a time it was fashionable for wealthy aristocrats to commission underground water passages, giving them access to their estates from the Wrenhaven River and its minor tributaries. Over the years, these tunnels began to interconnect, sometimes by design and sometimes by accident. The history of the tunnel system is rich. As every schoolchild is taught, rebels used the sewers extensively during the Morley insurrection. As discussed in popular bar songs, lovers often find privacy in some of the cleaner entry points, with fresh air brought in on the winds from the river itself. On a darker note, in addition to seeing traffic from gangs and smugglers, it is rumored that the current royal spymaster himself, Hiram Burrows, has a network of informants who know the twists and turns of the sewer system by heart. Until recent times, the older tunnels suffered from repeated collapse, creating sinkholes that occasionally consumed entire street corners. The current system rarely suffers from such calamity, since the sewers were reinforced and expanded by the city planning department during the rule of Emperor Euhorn Caldwin I. Dishonored is such a banger, you've played it like 10 times. It definitely has been fun. I thoroughly enjoy the fact that you can explore the levels so much. Like, you can jump up to places, you can go on rooftops where you might not expect you'd be allowed to, etc. And all the, like, backstory and history between stuff. Sinkholes are scary, they are. One happened in my city a couple years ago. Hold on, that felt odd. One happened in my city years ago, and I think, like, part of someone's entire yard disappeared. It was by, like, one of the main streets and a bridge. He almost knocked that over. Failed experiments? Nope, that definitely I read already. Tower of Dunwall. Oh, whoa, he can see me through the door. I think the other rune is here. Oh, he saw me. Ghost Cat, thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? Soup raid, get your soup here. Who told you this was the soup store? How did you find out about that? But thank you for the raid. I was lurking. Did you see? Did you see? I hope you had a great night, Ghost Cat. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Daft Salty Moots. Hi, Tapix. Hi, VT. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I have to actually open someone else's stream to lurk in now, though. What the heck? What the heck? It says I can grab points one last time despite you ending, so thumbs up for that. Hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite who I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Ghost is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. I'm not sure if he sees that body. Right now, we're close to the end of Dishonored, I believe. I've been playing a ton of Hunt Showdown the last couple of months, and a little game called Moonstone Island, which is kind of like a combination of Pokemon and Stardew Valley. Okay, I haven't had to use those in forever. Oh, did that guy's corpse just disappear? And thank you for the follow, Rowan. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely night. You didn't see, you don't pay attention to your viewer list unless you sent a message and you missed it, in which case I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the lurk. I don't think I sent a message. I normally start lurking towards when my stream starts, and then I feel bad lurking in someone's stream because I don't want to be like, hey, I'm lurking because I'm about to start my own stream so I can't stick around, or anything of the like. But typically whenever I start my stream up, I open like 4 people's streams that I can lurk in. And yours is often one of them if you're alive, and awake, and online. Nodders, nodders, nodders. I normally don't bother looking at my viewer list either, though. Fair, fair, much appreciate. Indeed. If you or anybody from the raid needs to head off for the night, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe with us, but I know it's late at night, so if you need to head to bed or such, you do you. Oh, that's the Lord Regent himself. Sup, nerd?
The assassin? Shield me while I get to the roof.
Where are the reinforcements? The Regent!
I just wanted to see if he would have like some conversation, if you could just get up in his face and be like, how dare you turn on the Empress? Oh. I wouldn't have noticed that that was a secret, aside from the fact that these items were highlighted through the wall. Imperial cigarette case for 150. Empress de Corvo. Corvo, I have missed you while you've been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would gladly send them to you so you could remain close, but there is no one else. The plague has taken so many. The spy master was right to insist that I send you. When you are away, every day seems a heavy burden. Even simple tasks seem worrisome. Emily is difficult to manage, and the great troubles of the city, the conflict and the plague, all seem insurmountable. But when you are near, it is different. My heart is at peace. Healthy appetite too, which I think just makes it so food heals more. So I don't need the potion.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up. But I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners and lessons about boring old history?
God dang history.
The precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow.
A season of it.
A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril.
And then I just like to assume that in lore that I can then give that audiograph to her to hear it.
Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing, telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
Oh, whoa, whoa. He doesn't even notice that this, like... Well, I mean, that's smart. Secret room opens up in your place of work. You shouldn't just necessarily go investigate it. And now everyone's gonna think that he's the one that broke into the secret room. Oh, whoops. Never mind.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness?
I did that too long. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Of course. And that guy on the right is the Lord Regent. If he turns around, I can teleport over to him. Except if there's that dude there. They seem to know something's up. The Whalers? Excerpt from a journalist's report on organized criminal activity. One gentleman of advanced age swore that his brother had been taken by the Whalers, a notorious gang associated with a man called Duad. According to Peter Mansfeld, his brother Radoff was proud of working with the Royal Spy Master's Responsible Citizens Group, feeling no shame in reporting on what he perceived as shady dealings by his rivals at the fish markets, but this might have been the source of his trouble. On the 6th evening of the month of Hertz, Radoff came storming into Peter's home, white-faced and panic-stricken, claiming to have been chased by a group of ruffians wearing the leather suits and vapor masks used by the men working in the whale oil factories. Peter gave him supper and drink, sending him on his way later in the night, after which Radoff was never seen again.
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No.
He's reading the scriptures. Oh, that is the torturer dude.
Another, until they stumble into a ditch. Likewise, two contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Restrict.
I kind of want to see if he'll say something to the dog after all that.
It is such a little thing, yet from one spark, an entire city may burn to the ground. The father of a lie will suffer a punishment compounded by each person related. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands.
God dang, he's saying the whole thing.
With their souls blackened by iniquity.
Nope, doesn't seem like he says anything else.
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes
Okay, that's that same place. That's the main staircase. It'd be nice if I got the achievement or the ending and then suddenly they allowed me to just fight everybody. Oh, and that's the leader of the guard or whatever. Not the rats! Wow, I did not expect that guy to be there. Here, you can stay warm and cozy by the fireplace. He doesn't look like he has anything special. General Tobias. Oh, jeez. Was that the executioner? I feel like it was. No, the executioner dude's there. Oh, there was a dog with a regular guard. So that goes to the main staircase. Tobias's quarters. I feel like there was one other guard that came this way, so I will hide the body. If they're giving me a clothing upgrade, there has to be another thing. Small scale combustion refinement. There has to be another level. So I think that's almost like a spoiler that I was right. Those people are going to turn on me. Imperial Pocket Watch, 150. I thought we had read that. Excerpt from a historical record of government positions and ranks. It is said that the office of the Royal Spy Master... It is said that the office of the Royal Spy Master has existed for as long as there have been emperors and empresses. However, in the earliest days of the Empire, this position existed in secrecy. Only after the Morley insurrection was the position publicly acknowledged due to the tremendous role that the acting Spy Master played in quelling the rebellion. Originally, members of the military or officers of the City Watch were advocated for the role, chosen by the Admiralty. In recent years, the outgoing Spy Master has made recommendations on his replacement from the small cadre of espionage agents serving him. In this way, continuity is preserved, since many of the covert projects undertaken by the government are not committed to writing, only communicated in whispers behind secured doors. This leads to the most common critique of the office of the Royal Spy Master, that actions are taken and deeds are committed that even the Emperor or Empress is not aware of. This lack of oversight or accountability is a commonly debated topic during parliamentary sessions, but those who hold the position of Royal Spy Master insist that in order to function, the role must exist outside existing bureaucracy or law. Concerns about the Royal Interrogator. General Tobias, I have to press you again, sir. The torturer has been coming into the barracks at night. Last night, Corporal Huso woke up to find the freak leering at him in the dark. Other men have reported that personal items have gone missing, with odd things left in their place. Sanders said he found a bunch of teeth wrapped up in his handkerchief. Teeth. And Bilson found 3 painted rat heads on a string in his shaving kit. Whatever this is, it has to stop. The men are rattled, and I don't know how long I can keep them from going into that bugger's room and beating him to death in his sleep. I don't care what you call him. Executioner, torturer, royal interrogating, or bat-faced troll. He's got to stay out of the barracks. First Commander Gregory. Good lord. I mean, to do a job like that in the first place, you already have to be pretty messed up mentally, I feel. What? I can always shoot him with a sleep dart if I need to. We didn't explore fully down here. I clearly already went into this room. Health elixir, whale oil. He's got a lot of busts of himself. Something, something, that guy is certainly busty. Cough, cough. Okay, it doesn't look like anything here. Cough, cough, exactly. Oh, I wonder if I can talk to him here. Aw. Imagine if I could literally just pull him up and be like, I'm coming for you. But then he'd run to his panic room or whatever. Yes. Actually, I don't want him near the wall of light. It makes me nervous. I think you can. Okay, so we haven't gone through that hallway. I don't think I've been in anywhere down here. He doesn't see the body just laying there. Oh, it looks like there's someone down there. Okay, reloading because I've alerted multiple enemies. And he just goes to that furnace, chimney. Fireplace? That's the word. That hallway goes there. It's not a suspicious stranger, it's just the Lord Regent having a temper tantrum, throwing stuff around. Nothing out of the ordinary. I almost thought that was a dish for one of those wolfhounds to eat at.
Hey, can I buy your ration of elixir from today?
I feel like those people don't move. Nope, he sees me before I can take him out with the sleep dart. Nope, 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 that went in front of him. Oh, I distinctly remember this room. We actually were able to come up from here. I know she wasn't causing trouble. She probably saw the other people knocked out down here, but... I feel better knowing no one is paying attention. And of course, another person appears.
I've been hearing strange noises from the end of the hallway.
It's probably coming from the torturer's rooms. He's a walking freak show. Just stay clear of him. Everyone does.
What's wrong with him?
He's mute. But it's more than that. I heard the overseers were furious because they suspect him of practicing the dark arts. But the Regent ordered them to leave him alone for now. Like I said, avoid the area.
Well, maybe that guy we saw reciting the prayers isn't the executioner then. Oh, he's not right in front of the door. It says I can kill him there. Okay, this is where I was able to jump up from that place. I saved the rat! Get him! No savior. So there's nothing up here. This is just a way to get over top of the guards sneakily if you're knocking everyone out like I am. I'd laugh if this is where the torture is, and they literally just put his food on the thing here and go, yeah, I'm not going down there to him. And it honestly might be. Well, looks like it is. Tales for Children. We've read that, and that's why it didn't pop up a note when we were done. Before I forget, I'll actually go down there. Kill the torturer? Yeah, there's another rune in his chamber there. Is that dog actually sleeping? I think it is. It shows me its eyesight, but... God dang, they butchered that dude. Rune.
Here you are, Corvo, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold. What an impressive sight you make on your way to face the Lord Regent. How will you end his reign? By blood or by truth? He's not an easy man to get close to. If the Empress had been as well guarded, how different things would be now. Is it just revenge you're after, or do you have another plan in mind? Will you restore things, make it all right again and crown a new Empress? Or will you send them all howling into the void?
I like the idea of howling into the void, but
I expect a good show.
Dearie. Oh, dearie, dearie, down in the cellar. So dreary. Why won't you come out to see me? When you were here, we made them scream, didn't we? Come back to visit and I'll give you another present, carved and shiny. You aren't much in the way of proper conversation, mind you, but I do love to watch your work. Come back and I'll tell you stories, such stories, your dear Granny. And I'm guessing that's Granny Rags or whatever. Because she also was super into The Outsider. And they have one of those lightning things down here that I assume they used as a torture device. Just double check one last time to make sure he's unconscious, because it makes me nervous. You are dead. You are unconscious, okay. You like the void? You and me both. Okay, so we've explored that side fully. I thought I saw a coin. I guess it's just that handle. Oh, that dude does move away? Man, I've reloaded so many times throughout the game. Oh, and the dog saw me. The bolts are silent, I think. So I wonder if I can shoot that dog and then knock out the dude. I couldn't tell that he was looking at me for some reason. Come on, turn away. Okay, did she see one of the people I knocked out, I take it? On that note, she didn't tell anybody that I was here, so thumbs up to that. He didn't seem to notice.
Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They...
I saw stuff there. Or a grenade. Overseer chant. That's the same stuff we read, so I didn't read that out loud. Should I? Restrict an inerrant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No, for the first will direct it one way and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch. Likewise, two contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark an entire city may burn to the ground. The father of a lie will suffer a punishment compounded by each person relayed it. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Influences of the outsider. Brother, with an anxious heart I respond to your letter. If your suspicion is true, I have grave misgivings about those presiding over Dunwall Tower. I have only recently resolved my disagreements with the Abbey, and it has come upon me as a surprise that some are lobbying for me to take up the mantle of High Overseer. But despite all that is going on, I hope to advise you personally in this matter. Last time you wrote, you speculated that the mute who serves as torturer within Dunwall Tower might be a follower of the outsider. He has an odd countenance, his tongue is twisted and he cannot speak, and a wolfhound follows him about. Add to this the incomprehensible groaning and the litany of repeated whispers you hear from his chambers at night, and it seems certain. At first I found it hard to believe. How could one I admire so, such as the Lord Regent, allow this to go unchecked within his own house? Surely he must respect the 7 strictures. But now I see the pieces arranged before me. I must tell you, it aligns with a vision experienced by one of our sisters from the oracular sect, coming to me in the night. She spoke, silence inflicts pain, and a hound's shadow follows the puppet of the outsider. Your position at the tower has been of great use to our order, and there is no shame in reporting back to me. You are an overseer first and foremost, and it is your sole duty to protect the world of men from the malevolent influences of the outsider. Tell no others of this and await my instructions. I must wonder how high up into Dunwall Tower this corruption has spread. Martin. And I think Martin is the new one taking over. I don't actually have to take out everybody, but it's something I've kind of been doing, so it's bedtime time for you. Okay, sweet dreams, crazy. You have yourself a nice night. That one guy's alerted, but he hasn't alerted his teammates, which seems weird. Him going upstairs is good for me. Put him right on the symbol at the bottom. Boil urn for 150. The Isle of Tivia? Excerpt from a volume on Tivian geography and culture. Northernmost among the isles, Tivia is dominated by snarling mountain ranges that rise up from frozen plains. Travel between cities involves arduous treks through territory thickly infested with terrible bears and packs of hounds adapted to the climate. Despite these conditions, Tivian art, architecture, food, and fashion are ornate and complex. marked by an intricate refinement that perhaps arose as a counterpoint to the cold, harsh land itself. While people in the lower city of Kaltine share much with their nearest neighbors in Morley, most Tivians are a breed apart, shaped by generations of life in the inhospitable cold. Austere and regal, Tivians are proud of their customs, food, and history, and have little concern for the isles to the south. That's an imperial egg instead of a boil egg. Slackjaw's Bottle Street Gang. Excerpt from a report on thuggish gang activities. Clavering Boulevard, leading to the office of the High Overseer, is still under tight control. The city watch is stretched thin, but they have dedicated checkpoints on Clavering, with associated patrols. Additionally, there's been talk of erecting some of the new Sokolov security systems to protect the street, which is home to several persons of note, in addition to leading to several vital businesses. The adjacent streets are another matter. Bottle Street in particular and the old Dunwall Whiskey Distillery are currently controlled by Slackjaw and his Bottle Street gang. Not much is known about Slackjaw, except that he has been particularly active during the Plague Crisis, as part of his illegal business revolves around the distribution of anti-plague elixir. The Watch has been slow in cracking down on the operation. Yeah, because they're literally buying said elixir. Okay, so there's one guard here. Did he hear me throwing all the stuff? And there's that body right there.
I hear you. Guards, to me.
Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on for you. Hi, Claus. How are you tonight? I hope you are doing well. Thankfully, putting them down near their swords doesn't accidentally hurt them. We checked that potion. I think there was a dude guarding the way over there before. I was going to say, why do you have processed whale oil in the bathroom? But then I guess there's this machine here, and maybe they can refill it with that. That is health elixir. It's just like a puzzle game, but the puzzle is knocking people out. So that's the Lord Regent's chambers. So we didn't go into there. We definitely went into here.
What? Oh no! Please help me!
I don't like that she saw me, but I don't care that much. Chamber key. Daughter of Tivia. We've read that already. That's one of the 2 Ludish books. So I think we came from there originally. I didn't mean to waste that. And dog sees me. I want to see if I can open the door and then lure the dog out. Nope. Poor doggo, pretty much. But they are aggressive to me and they don't count as kills. Hi, little Mac. How you doing tonight? Okay, if I alert that guy seems to see no matter what. Nope, that guy seems literally attached to his dog. I want to see if I could teleport through the door. I might be able to go through the Lord Regent's chamber into that room. He has a rune in his chest, surprisingly. Spent the night fixing a thing and it still broke, so you're pretty bored. Big oof. So it's more like if the dog gets alerted, he gets alerted. As if it was barking, but it's not. The Empress and the empty set. Shouldn't it be like empty seat? Dog died literally over a health elixir, kind of ironic. I wonder if the dogs can even drink those. Empress Jessamine Caldwin, excerpt from a book on the late Empress. Many of those who lived through her reign will weep until the ends of their lives over the pale beauty with the piercing eyes and the foul end she met at the hands of her own twisted servant and protector. In her father's day, the Caldwins were thrust into the limelight despite their distance to the throne, when the former dynasty provided no heirs. A prosperous age followed the emperor, but his daughter would have different luck. During her short life, political intrigue and minor conflicts created cracks in the empire, undermining unity across the Isles. The rat plague, however, was a terror for which neither Empress Caldwin nor any other living being was prepared. Mori decorated plate? Only 50. It's worth less than the other plates. I'll play some music for the guy. He doesn't care. I remember going up on the other side, but I don't think I did on this side. To Dunwell Tower rooftop? Am I supposed to exit from there? I'm gonna save before doing stuff. Kill the Regent, find the audiograph in his room, kill the Torturer. I kind of want to get the audiograph before... Or I wonder if up there is his panic room. No, the more recent one. I want to see if he says anything when his music gets played. or when the things he said gets played over the radio. The High Overseer? New note. Excerpt from a series on Overseer roles and rituals. Oh, last ad break of the night starts in 5 minutes. Apologies in advance to people unsubscribed. Excerpt from a series on Overseer roles and rituals. Over the centuries, the Abbey of the Everyman has held its place as the dominant religion across the Isles. Not only do its adherents call it the only meaningful faith, but aside from a few tolerated variants, they castigate... Minerve, thank you for giving Onion the gift sub. I do appreciate it. Not only do its adherents call it the only meaningful faith, but aside from a few tolerated variants, they castigate the followers of other religions as heretics, actively resulting in harm rather than harmony. A key component to the Abbey's health is the High Overseer, venerated by all other overseers, the women in the oracular order, and the congregations from each town and city across the Empire. The High Overseer is called upon to interpret the 7 strictures and to initiate important ceremonies such as the Fuguay Feast at the end of each calendar year. Above all, the High Overseer must embody the strictures, serving as a living example of their perfection. Upon the death of the acting High Overseer, it falls upon a council made up of Elder Overseers to call for the Feast of Painted Kettles, the first step in the arduous process of choosing a new leader for the Abbey. Gotta keep that Onion sub before you fall asleep. Oh, this room was what led to it. Oh, good lord, what was that? Anonymous gave 5 gift subs? Holy heck, thank you to Anonymous. The only Anonymous in this chat, I'm pretty sure, is Minerve. So thank you, Anonymous Minerve, for the gift subs. I do wholeheartedly appreciate it. Oh, and Goodnight Sneck is actually on, and they got a gift sub. I kind of want to break that. But thank you again. I do appreciate the gift subs. They mean a lot to me. But they're unnecessary. Not, you don't have to donate. I'm pretty sure it was 935. God dang it. I want to see him get upset if we do the stuff. Imperial Jewel Box for 150. Lorgian's Confession.
The assassin.
If he sees me, he goes running to set off his thing. Dead drop. Lord Spymaster, we had a specific agreement and I planned around it. The Royal Protector wasn't part of that agreement. You assured me that she and the girl would be alone, so the price of the job just went up. Send the coin to the alternate dead drop or you can be sure we'll come calling. It ain't you for once? If it ain't you, then I'm sorry for attributing it to you. On that note, thank you to whoever did gift sub. I do appreciate it. You tend to only give funny name. Well, if they want to remain anonymous, that is completely up to them.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease.
Okay, so I think the High Overseer, or some people you enjoy watching. So I believe that means the High Overseer is the one that brought on the rat plague in the first place, and it was supposed to get rid of all the undesirables, aka poor people, etc.
I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty
Unsurprising, honestly.
was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent and let them take care of the poor among us. The plan worked perfectly.
Hi, Namiya. How are you tonight?
First, but the rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred at a sickening rate. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick. And then people began to ask questions. The Empress assigned me to investigate whether the rats had been imported by a foreign power. I knew the truth would come out.
Oh, so that's why he wanted to assassinate her.
Than to be rid of her and take power myself. She had to die, you see.
The ad snoozes auto during the train, apparently.
Bringing about the death of an empress is not an easy thing. But it gave me the chance to attack the plague with some real authority. Quarantines, deportation of the sick. But there's always some idiot woman searching for her wretched lost babe, or some sniveling workman searching for his missing wife. And then quarantine is broken. But you can see how my plan...
Doing alright, you're still trying to recover, mentally recover. Fair. I did see you post on Twitter about it, so I hope you're doing better. I hope you're feeling better. So he didn't just take out the queen because he wanted to take power from her. He literally had to do it because he knew his plan, releasing the rats into the city, would come to light, and they'd get in trouble for it.
What are you doing? I order you to put down your weapons.
You know I'm innocent now! You know I'm innocent now!
What are you doing? I order you to put down your weapons. This is treason.
It's over, Hiram. Your head will roll for what you've done.
No! I'll make you rich men if you just let me go. I beg you.
You nearly destroyed this city. No amount of money will undo that. Get him ready for the walk to Coldridge Prison.
Yes, sir.
Okay, none of them have things I can steal.
If someone has why I'm going to go forward. Unless it's right.
I want to check upstairs. Sorry, I just wanted to see what happens. Was it through? I've broken all of those so far. I don't want to interfere with them unless that interferes, in case that interferes with the ending. Was there a way up here? Is this where it was? Because I want to see what's on the roof. Which I assume is that dude's panic room that they said would be hard to get into. We didn't see many of those assassins with the secret power. So is that what the last level is going to be? Because like I said, I found a recipe, and they wouldn't give you a recipe in this level unless there was a chance to buy it. Oh, whoa, whoa. There's so many people. Hi, Kuro. Sir's running! Get him! I don't want to put this guy down near the rats, because I'm afraid they'll eat him. Okay, that guy sees me. I heard one of the tall boys. He's in water. He's gonna drown. Oh, no! No, he's just having a really long drink. Triple kill. Also water. Not the computer! I still need to look at laptops and find one that is cheap but good enough to do for video editing and stuff that I can use in my spare time to replace the other one. Oh, he saw me through that gap. Oh, yeah, did you enable links for people? I didn't. I made a note about it, and every day, the last 2 days, I've seen the note each time, but forgot. I literally have a note in full caps on my text document for clippable moments and timestamps. That's you too. I like how the tall boys look. Hi, Oblique. How are you tonight? Were you the one that gave the 5 anonymous gift subs? Gift subs? Because it's suspicious that you appear here like 20 minutes later. Hi, Sasa in chat. Hi, Oblique. I hope you're doing well tonight. No. Okay. I'm gonna keep guessing that everybody was the one that did. I don't need to know. I'm just curious because I wish I could thank them. But they can still hear me saying thanks right now, so thumbs up. You're doing good, how art thou? I'm doing good too. I'm close to the end of the game. I feel like there's at least one more level because I found a recipe in this level, or a blueprint, and they would not give me a blueprint. You reckon all they would want is a simple remark of appreciation. But what is it? I don't think they'd give me a blueprint unless I'd be able to purchase it at some point. Turn away. I've only like once by accident seen them activate their music box, because they normally only do it if they catch you and need to disable your powers. The Trials of Aptitude. We've seen that. These gritty long legs. Yep, I just mentioned I actually like their design and such. They seem cool to me. I mean, just having these big robotic legs seems so inefficient just to be, like, higher than the plague victims and stuff, I guess. But still. And here's the map where they're planning all the stuff. Rune. Losing support. Lord Regent, since we've lost the financial support of the Boyle family, things are dire and we've had to make major cuts. The patrol boats stationed in the Wrenhaven around the tower have been redeployed to North Bank to protect the few food shipments still trickling in from the farmlands outside Dunwall. Sir, I'm warning you now, this means that the approach to the tower through the waterlock is now exposed. It's unlikely an attack would come from the river, but I know how you worry, and that's where I came from. Ironically, there's one thing working in our favor. Since the waterlock malfunctioned last month, that idiot who maintains the moat flow controls hasn't been able to repair it. And with Sokolov missing, no one else is sure how to get the blasted thing working again, so anyone conducting an assault from the river would have to climb up the pipes in the waterlock, which is hard to imagine. General Tobias. Makes sense though, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, you'd want those too. True that. I didn't think he could see me from back there. The rat plague, we've seen that. Health elixir, rune. The losing support memo. Thank you for the head pat. Hey Sasha, I was having a tough night sleeping, but I'm feeling better, so I'm dropping by. Folks, before I go to bed, want to wish everyone a good night streaming. I do appreciate it. I hope you do get some good sleep if you try going to bed again. Rat flag. Rats, rats, we are the rats. It says it goes into a room over there. This looks more like the war room and less like a panic room. Is there like a door? Yeah, there's a door here I missed. It does seem like that's all there is here. Have good sleep if you do manage to get back to bed. I'm sure you will, and thanks everyone. Pog, pog, pog. Okay, so I think that's all there is. Praise Nikki, quick. But what is their pronouns? It literally says in that to tell me the person's pronouns. But no one does. No one does! Right now, cheat her. Well, you are a very good girl, Nikki. Thank you for coming by stream. Thank you for being such an important person to us. I do thoroughly appreciate you. And so you are a very, very good girl, Nikki. Nodders. Can I just... Hey, I can. I got stuck on that, I got stuck on that. I thought he'd see me right then and there. Thank you for the biddies for the giant rave emote. That's probably that guard from talking to that girl. I don't care enough though, so... Huh. And so are we going to go back to the pub and they'll try to celebrate and they'll either poison me with booze and knock me out, or they'll just arrest me the moment I go into the place, etc. I almost thought he has a peg leg because the way it's glowing, it looks almost metalish.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
Let's go to the pits. Yes, Samuel, the time of the Lord Regent has ended.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Go, go, go! Got it! You neutralized all key targets using indirect means. Didn't kill anyone. I've got a check mark each time. I only missed, like, a little less than 20 gold. Like, 18 or something like that. We already know that something suspicious is going on because in one of the notes in the Hounds pub, they talked about maybe I should be the new regent instead after helping Emily out. Maybe I should just take control until she's old enough and this and that. And I've said like 5 times how suspicious it was. The Lord Regent has been defeated and the reign of Emily Caldwin is now assured. All that remains is to see her safely escorted to Dunwall Tower, where she will assume her position on the throne.
Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name.
A poison glass? Those are big dragonflies.
Linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
Celebrate with the loyalists in the bar. Good night, Snack. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? I hope your stream went well. Hi, Greedra. Hi, Snack. I hope you're all having a nice night. Hello to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Snack is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Right now, we're getting pretty close to the end of whatchamacallit, Dishonored. But yes, I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a great night. Welcome, Raiders! Doesn't look like there's anything respawning in the water. I neurotically check like each time. You had a video driver crash midstream, but you got back online and started the final act of Mass Effect 1. Oh, nice. I played that just the other year. I remember playing Mass Effect Andromeda or whatever when I was younger. But I only played Mass Effect 1 from the Legendary Edition like a year or 2 ago, and it was actually very well done. So I hope you're enjoying that story. Get the shout out. My mods must be AFK, but that is fine. It's not like I pay them or anything like that. You are. It's your first playthrough too, and you're really liking it. Nice. Oh, now that I think of it, I have to check something. I forgot to add a widget to my stream manager. Pog. It's can do a little can do some afternoon care, but I hope Dishonored has been going good. It has. I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. But thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate you sending your community my way. I hope you have yourself a lovely night. To anybody new here, if you do want to head out for the night, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe with us. But I understand it's late at night and you might be quiet after Snack's stream. On with the Empress. Isn't she long dead? Like, I mean, could be the new Empress if we put Emily or whatever on the throne, but still. Thank you for the biddies for the giant shooting emote, Minerve. Stay or die? That is not one of the choices.
Back already? I'm happy to talk. I suspect my charm is the only thing keeping me alive.
Okay, they gave him food, but I don't want him to have food, so I'm taking it for myself. That is going to bug me if I can't loot that. Like, you cannot just do that to me. You cannot just do that to me. Whee! Hey! Never mind.
I'm beginning to suspect the Lord Regent is no longer in power. Am I correct? If so, either my usefulness is at an end, or else it is just beginning.
Stealing his food's so mean. Sokolov's a jerk, though.
I'm taking part in history here. Dunwall is on the verge of a new age, a better age.
Is this the same one I heard before?
Sailor has had a role to play in it. I doubt I'll be remembered.
Yep, that's the same one as before. It looked like there was yeah, one of those things. Jeweled hagfish stuff. Coins. River pearl. A river crust pearl. No comment. Caviar! I get all the bejeweled hagfish eggs. My character is used to the lush life in the Dunwall Tower. Okay, so there's still the one potion in there. Piero doesn't look like he's here. I was gonna see if I can buy that pattern from him already.
Won't be long now, barring some unfortunate turn of events or betrayal.
Cough, cough.
I will soon have a very
Taking a lot of effort to remember to not say anything. Well, I appreciate it.
physician. Now it's too much like Sokolov. Maybe it's time for a change. A reimagining, something that will shake the Academy of Natural Philosophy to its stones. Royal alchemist. Physicist. Royal astrological metaphysician.
Just keeps making it longer and longer. Okay, someone raided out, so I have to open someone else. Getting points in people's streams. I've only seen Emily like once in all of the times I've come back here, even after rescuing her.
This is the story of the fancy-dressed lady and the naked man.
What?
Once upon a time, there was a fancy-dressed lady, and she came to the madam and said that the naked man wanted something, and she was mad about it. And then the naked man came in, and he said it was just what he always gets. And the madam said, if that's what he wants, it'll be 10 coin each time. And that it was Beatrice he'd be wanting to visit. And the fancy dressed lady said, see? And then she left. And then the naked man said Beatrice would do. And the madam said, 10 coin, Custis. And the naked man said, Lord Pendleton. The end.
The question is it talking about Lord Pendleton and his maid Lydia, or is she talking about one of the two Pendleton brothers from her time when she was being held hostage at that brothel? That face looks so much like Anya. At least from far away. Anya from the Spy Family.
This was never my idea. He knows that. Certainly I am not completely guiltless, but with my position, he would be a fool to come for me. And if he does, I have much to offer. Extensive business opportunities.
See, it's like...
So he'll see reason,
glad to see me.
if it comes to that.
See, that's like...
This was never my idea. He knows
betraying Corvo was never his idea.
completely guiltless, but with my position,
Like, I swear they're going to poison me downstairs. And it's all the idea of this dude. Havelock or whatever.
Any disturbance in the region of Dunwall Tower this evening has been the
Every time there's a new note in his room here. Until we get through all this and hold the coronation, nothing's certain. Dunwall Tower has got its own culture. No telling what could happen if we moved into the place too soon. The next steps must be handled carefully. Things are happening quickly. I need time to think. I know you're trying to celebrate me, but I have to break stuff.
Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress. To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Cole, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
She'll need higher mathematics.
At last, an empress on the throne
And
again.
cosmology, of course. Do you provide these things?
Oh, that's a music player.
Of course not, no. I just think I should have a central role. She tried.
My character's seeming a bit dizzy.
You should trust all of us. Don't you trust me?
Emily looks passed out. Not to me. Longer rest before escorting her to the coronation in the morning. Yep, everything's getting... All I had was one drink, and yet my character is acting like the screen is going weird. At the end of the speech, her head was on the table. She's probably just a little eepy. Yep, I called it. It was too easy to see this coming. Hi, Greedra. How are you tonight? Hi, Mimir. Ah.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his
So was Samuel in on it?
just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job.
Or he's lying about me being dead?
Need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent, and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
And so Samuel, I think, didn't turn on me. He knows I'm awake and alive, and he's gonna help me go somewhere else.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me, and it was all I could think to do.
Thought so. The heart said that he respects me.
I'll put you on the raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this curse.
Oh no, I'm going for revenge. Flooded district, eavesdropping sometimes. Oh, adrift. Betrayed by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton, you were only saved at the last moment by Samuel the boatman, who left you adrift in a ruined section of Dunwall. Flooded district is where all the Weepers are. Samuel's the MVP in the story. I want to toggle like that when I get my second model, like hugging the tail.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poison. Tivian stuff. Amateur work.
So these are the Whalers, I think. Yeah, no more pacifist, more relocation time. Is Duad gonna train me or something? Because these dudes have the assassin powers, or the outsider's powers. And they're what was referred to in one or two books as the Whalers. I'm probably gonna have all my items gone, which is fine, because I wasn't using much of them. But the flooded district is where all the Weepers and stuff are, I'm pretty sure. Like, they sectioned off, quarantined all the plague victims and just shoved them into that area so they didn't have to deal with them. You'll learn. Will I, though? I don't want to learn.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand.
We're brothers.
From your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrine.
New skill unlock, Leap of Faith.
I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress.
Oh, was he the one that killed her?
Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
So that's my sword. Is he dropping me with the sword and giving me a fighting chance? Oh. So I'm now back in the boundary area, whatever it's called.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
Third target to kill. I know in the second, what is it called? I know in the second Dishonored, there's a DLC to it called Death of the Outsider, and it shows some dark-skinned woman. And so I'm not sure if she, like, kills the Outsider in the second game's DLC and takes over their power or something. Betrayed and poisoned by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton, you've awakened in the ruins of the flooded district, where the assassin Dodd has you under guard. Recover your gear, confront Dodd, and find a way out of the flooded district. That's wood, I can break it, if I have my sword. I still have my mask. They threw my sword down in like a box. I can possess that rat, I'm guessing. There's a whole segment about God. Not sure if it's a DLC to this or not, though. Oh, okay. This takes so much stamina, but I just want to see if I can... Yeah, I can go into there. And I can go out to here, wherever this is. But that uses more stamina than I can regen. Royal Rat. I love it. I will likely end it pretty soon. Because it's like 15 minutes till my normal wind down time, 3 AM for me. So that's an overseer they've tossed in there. I don't have any healing potions or anything. Oh, they gave me an assassin's blade right away. Bounty ledger. Excerpt from a bounty ledger. Krunigan eliminated, 1,500 coins paid. Sallard, location unknown. Elizabeth abducted, delivered, 2,000 coins paid. Booth eliminated, payment refused. Employer eliminated. Unknown masked man, revealed to be Corvo. Slackjaw, location unknown. Corvo in custody, to be delivered alive. Killed the rat friend. I'm sorry, I'm used to attacking the rats. Corvo's bounty note. Dwad, finding Corvo in possession of that mask could have been an elaborate frame job, but now the newly minted Lord Regent Havelock is announcing to all the city that he is proof linking Corvo to the masked felon. The bounty is 30k coins, but if Corvo truly is the masked felon and is responsible for all the things the wanted posters accuse him of, I expect the bounty to double. Because we have him alive, we should be able to barter for even more. Regarding Slackjaw, we watched him for a week, and when we were ready to make our move, he suddenly disappeared. Maybe he left the city. Rufio. Report to Dwad. This is the music device that the Overseer had strapped to his chest. While it was functioning, we were able to perform transversals or tetherings. I suggest we all get a good look at it. So to their base, to my gear, there's a bone charm. I feel like going down first. Looks like there's coins there. And there's all my caviar here. So I think that's where I would have... Yeah, that's where the rat hole came out to. Doesn't look like there's anything else under here. In one of the games you can speak with the rats. They're cool. Oh, snap. It must be the second one, I would think, because I haven't seen anything like that so far. I mean, they could suddenly surprise me, but... Oh, jeez. At least he keeps turning his back to me. Nope, they see me. So these dudes can all teleport and use superpowers like me. I can do possession if need be. Oh, of course he turned around. I probably don't need to knock them out and can just move past, but I'm in a habit of doing it. It's like completionism. He'll just turn away. I eat all food in this game. The Brigmore job. Ronaldo, do the job as you were told and do not question my planning again. Yes, the women who meet in the ruins of the Brigmore Manor possess abilities like our own, and they use poisons administered by Dart. But just as you share my ability to blink across space through the traversal trick, you also inherit my resistance to some toxins. As I told you when you first joined us, it is another of my gifts that whoever serves me loyally shares in some of my power. This may or may not aid you against their poisons. The leader of the Brigmore Witches must pay for her betrayal. If you succeed, your share will be enough to build a fine home in Serkonos in your old age, assuming you live. Going to bed, wanted to say have a good time, Sasha. Thank you kindly. You have yourself a nice night, Phazon. Everyone here is cool, and I will pass that on just for you. So people who are loyal to the dude get his powers. So it's not that these people specifically worship the outsider. It's that they're joining in on that dude's worship of it. So I take it I jump down from here, and then I can't get back up. Okay, they won't let me go over there. Yeah, he shares his powers with them. Looking for loot underwater because I'm a completionist. So there's eggs on that. Oh wow, there's a ton of those things. But that seems to be the only egg stuff there. Hi, Mitzi. Oh, she walked away. Doesn't seem to be anything to double jump towards. The eggs actually heal a decent amount. Hi, Virchie. I hope you're having a nice night. We're going to be winding down soon, sadly. But I hope you're doing well. I see all those doors over there. Quick, eat the caviar! I know I'm at full health and I don't need to eat them, but I have to interact with everything. That building looks like you can go in it. I'm sure there'll be a million rats here. And possibly weepers. Moray fish statue? I kind of like it. There's a rat thing there. I just want to see where it leads and I can reload. Oh, does it literally just go back outside? Yep. Oh, those are those things spitting at me already. Oblique finally checking in thanks to everybody else. Bolts? I was gonna say, do I even have my crossbow back yet? I doubt it. Okay, I see some rats, but... So Duad's men killed all these people that came in to fight them. Whee! Hi again, Jed. You made it back before the end of the night. I didn't mean to shoot that. Yeah, Duad's kinda edgy. Oh, the blood's just pooling now. I'm so used to clicking right click to turn that off. To the Greaves Refinery? I assume I'm supposed to use those grenades against the groups of these things. Because there's 3 there, there's 3 there. Yay! Orders from High Overseer Campbell. I bid you safety and courage on your expedition. The assassin Duad and his cultist followers are commonly known as the Whalers due to the oil worker masks they wear. Beware, for Duad may possess power and resistance beyond expectation. Tread with extreme caution, their infamy is well earned. They are based inside the Chamber of Commerce building in the ruins of Central Redshore. All roads to this area have been blocked, with the exception of the elevated rails. Find the rail station and the Redshore Market. March carefully, for the cultists undoubtedly employ spies to watch the route. You can F5 to quick save and F9 to quick load. I've been doing that the whole game. High Overseer Campbell. I feel like one of those things is missing. I feel like there should have been 6 of those. You'll shush then. No, don't you worry. Oh, one is up on the wall. Okay. Oh, and both of those did not have any then? So my gear is in the Greaves Refinery. Dwad's base is over here. I kind of want to finish exploring out here first before I wind down for the night. Dang what dire? Dire dang fox? Dire dank fox? Oh, that's how fast they kill. Dang dire fox. No, I think they're still alive. Lol. That's absolutely why they're giving me all these grenades. Sorry, I meant to say dang in another chat. Oh, I see how it is. Dire doesn't want to chat in my chat anymore. Teardrop. Tears that are dropping. Okay, I'm like gonna be full on grenades in a second. The little ones aren't old enough to grow pearls, I guess. Oh! I didn't even realize the Weeper. You're suspiciously not hearing falling tears. That's because you have hearing problems. Nothing new there. This area is bigger than I expected. I wonder how... I'm just gonna run around for a second. Oh, that leads to the Greaves Refinery as well. So there's 2 entrances to it. You need to speak louder. How about I just don't speak at all? Silent stream. Okay, who all is on tonight? HD is on. Palm's on. Oh, someone read it out. Oh, it was orange. You'll cry? Good, do it. The Redeem speaks louder than words. Diane is on and sick. Oh, Coco Dango just started up. I know Coco Dango has had big health issues, and they didn't stream for like a whole year or something like that. And they literally just started their stream 4 minutes ago, so I think it'll be hilarious to raid them with a bunch of people. They're apparently the most say-so of VTubers ever, more so than me in my prime. Thanks for the stream and making me cry every time. You're welcome for the stream and for making you cry every single time. Not sure if I'll play Hunt Showdown tomorrow night, if I'll continue Dishonored, if I'll play Moonstone Island, all depends on how I feel. But thank you for the raids, thank you for the gift subs, thank you for the biddies, for the giant emotes. I hope you all have a nice night. I'm gonna go do some laundry and stuff my face with Dorito chips. Nacho cheese version. Nodders. But I will be back tomorrow like I am every single day. So you all take care of yourselves. Have a nice night. I will see you around. And bye 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 bye. Peace out.